You're on, Susan.
Okay, well, actually, that's a perfect segue. So Jennifer, you did it exactly right to have goal setting first. Okay, so we talked, if you think about the whole meeting that we had today, right? The first thing that we did was we gave you a tool. We talked about theme shows. This happens to be one, and there's many that you can pick from. So we gave you what you can use to book. Then we talked about goals. You know, what is it that you want to, what do you want? Where do you want to go from that? One of the things I want to make sure that everybody knows, how many people, is this the first time you are selling in October, November, December onto January? How many? Raise your hand if it's your first time. First time? First time? Okay. For those of us who have not been, we kind of know what's coming down the pike. Hey, Sue. This time of year, let me ask you this. Name some busy times of the year. Anybody? Like, call one out. Name one.
Gym, graduation, wedding.
Okay, so you got graduation is a busy time, summer wedding. Anybody else?
Christmas season.
Christmas season.
Retail.
Coming up. Okay? So I guess what I want to tell you is this. Anybody ever play phone tag? You know what I mean. So I'm calling Jocelyn. I leave her a message, and of course she's not there. She doesn't answer it. So then she calls me back, and of course I'm busy doing this, and then so I'm calling her back, and then I'm missing Jocelyn because she's getting her hair done, and she's calling me back, you know what I mean? And one of my kids is sick, so I'm at the doctor's. And it keeps going on and on and on and on and on. So I know that everybody's playing phone tag because everybody's like going, oh yeah, I've been there. All right, so Christmas season's coming up. Imagine this. December 20th, you're calling someone to book January. All right? What do you think they might be thinking of on December 20th? All right? All right? Okay. Do you think they'd be more easy to talk to on December 20th or October 20th? So what I want you to think about right now, normally we say book this month and then, get this month first and then go the next. What I'm going to tell you right now, what I want you to do is treat October, November, December, and even part of January kind of as one big chunk of time. Does that make sense? So if somebody says to you, I want to do a party, but I don't want to do it till after the holidays. What are some things that you could say? Anybody?
That's great. Let's
Well,
get a date down in January.
You could easily say that and say, hey, you know what? I'm so glad you said that. I'm actually booking my calendar now because you know how phone tag would be in December. I do shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Which day would you like? Oh, I'll take a Tuesday. Oh, great. My first available Tuesday is January 7th. All right, boom, got it done for there. All right, what else could you say? Anybody? I just did this the other day. Somebody was going to do...
about the fact that having a show now, you might do better because people buy Christmas gifts.
And I would start, one of the things that I would say is, hey, you know what? I hear what you're saying, you know what I mean? January's a great time, but one of the things I'm not sure if you thought about was people are buying gifts right now for this season. You know what I mean? You have gifts. People need stuff for entertaining in the holidays. Do you want to wait till January, or would you like to capture some of that at your party? Would you like them to buy the roaster from your party or, at the store? Because frankly, I had a woman who wants to do a Facebook party, and she had said to me, well, I think I'll do it after the holidays. She goes, I'm really kind of busy right now. And I made that comment to her, and she goes, oh, yeah. And I said, and you're doing a Facebook party. Really, all you have to do is, you don't have to do anything. Just get online. She goes, oh, yeah, you're right. Because people have mental images in there. So, whatever you're going to do, get that date on the calendar. So even if she says to me, I want to do it, I want to do it after Thanksgiving, before Christmas. Just say, perfect. I have December 1st and 3rd open. Which of those dates is better for you? But book those as a big chunk. So what I want you to do is grab a blank piece of paper. All right? Now we're going to talk, now if your October is not where you want it, okay? It is not October 31st. All right, ladies, it's not October 31st. So you still have plenty of time to get your October book. All right, plenty of time. What I want you to do is take a blank piece of paper. And on the upper right-hand corner, I want you to write November. In the center, write December. And in the right, write January. All right? And then what I want you to do, and if you need a piece of paper, anybody need a piece of paper? There's paper right there in that blue folder if anybody needs it. Okay.
Is this what we're supposed to do?
Yep.
Okay.
So in the right-hand corner, November, in the center, December, over here, write January. All right? And then what I want you to do is right next to that date, I want you to put your number of shows that you want to hold, and turn in. Okay? So, for example, one of the things I always do is a little bit more. You know what I mean? So if you want to, 8 shows, 8 shows, 8 shows. That's my goal. As Deb said, we're in this program. I have to turn in 8 parties each of those months. So that's my goal. All right? I have that pretty clear on the thing. Then what I want you to do is take your hand, trace it out right at the bottom. Like go real low on the bottom. All right? Trace your hand. Trace your hand. Trace your hand. All right? Then what I want you to do is do like 1 more, then 2 more around your fingers. All right? And do 1 more loop and 1 more loop around there.
Looks almost like art. I don't know if I can do
This is the most art I can do, honey. This is why I had to keep having children, so they would appreciate my level of artistic. Once they got older, they knew I was a fraud. Okay, so everybody, if you got that, put your hand up so I know where everybody is. Everybody good? Okay. All right. And yes, this is what you're going to plan. It is. Our goal is to get these booked by Thanksgiving. So make your little turkey face. All right, make your little turkey face here. And then what I want you to do, like for example, I want 8 shows. So what I did is I happen to have 4 fingers. So I put 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this one's the face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're going to fill the names in. And we talked about goals. You know what I mean? Why not set a goal now to have everything set through January by Thanksgiving? All right? And you have this little sheet, and it's funny. You're going to look at it, and you're going to laugh, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, that's Susan. She's like hysterical. Can you believe she had us do this at the meeting? But I'm going to tell you, like Deb's visuals, it will get you to think. It'll get you going, okay, I've got to get on the phone. This is my goals. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it by Thanksgiving. So,
hold that real close to the camera just so I can see it for sure.
because I want to show off my artwork. Is that it? Because I'm just so fabulous.
If you don't have 4 fingers, then just, improvise.
You're all good. But truly, I will tell you this, and Deb is 1,000% right. My very first full year in the business, they had these trips, and I never thought I could earn them. I thought they were for other people. All right. Had I looked at it, had I even considered as a goal, I would have made it. I was just like this much short. Like if I would have planned for it, it would have been completely different. So I'm going to tell you this. Plan to succeed. So take time. Put it in your calendar now. When are you going to make those calls? Who are you going to call? Identify that time and block out time to do it. Get your October booked. We've got some amazing specials. And the other thing I'm going to tell you, if nothing else, your name should be on here. Host your own party. I mean, one of the things that I do in my business, I do a come cook with me each month. I do my own party in my house each month. For example, I'm taking one of the party packs. And I'm inviting customers to come, learn how to, whether it's Italian night or brunch night or whatever it is, whatever the theme is, why not do it at your house? And I have to tell you, I tell people, hey, this is new. We're going to cook together. How fun is that? We'll laugh. If we mess up, so what? We're going to have fun together. Do you know what I mean? So your name should be on here. My come cook with me is on here 3 times. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3. So that's my challenge to all of you. Book it by October. And if you need words to say and how to manage that, talk to your director. We're here to help. So anybody have any questions or any comments, or what do you think? And whoever says my turkey drawing is awesome, I will be number 1 in my book. So anybody have any comments or thoughts, or what are you scared of? Does anybody have any reservations about it? Anybody? See, Holly, nobody's scared. We're gonna rock it out. All right, so take a look, take some time, think about what your goals are. Set the plan, as Deb said, and go for it. When you have your goal and your why, you'll find the how. And then this is your plan on how to do it. So
when you do those cook with me's, maybe explain how you invite people. Do you just invite everybody that's on your contact list, or how, maybe that'll...
How about yes to all the above? Because you're going to hit people in different ways. What it is, it's really, I'm hosting my own party. Does that make sense? Just like you did when you had your kickoff party or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I'm really hosting my own party. So it's no different than anything else. So how would you tell your host to invite people, Sue?
I tell them to send out emails. I give them their little red stamp invitation. They could send on the phone, and then give them a call. Send out little mini catalog invites.
Set up a Facebook event, text people, send out postcards, whatever. That's exactly what you'll do for this. It's no different. The only thing is I'm the host.
Do you get the same people?
I've got there's like 2 people that come to each one and they buy each time. Do you know what I mean? There's this one woman who's coming to my thing. She knows what she's getting already. To my one in October, she already has a plant. Do you know what I mean? And this thing is gonna grow and grow and grow. So you're right. I have to be my own best host. And I'll be honest. I've been doing this in a kind of experiment. I have not, Deb and I told her, I said, I have not been my own best host. I did not do, okay, this is on tape too. I did not do the things that I should have done and what we all tell our hosts. This time is different. Do you know what I mean? I've got postcards and stuff I'm sending out. I got things targeted that I'm sending out. I already have, it's going to be October 12th. I've got 10 people that say that they're interested in, in coming. And I know I can have more. And I know some of those are going to cancel. So I'm going to add some more to it. But here's the thing. If I get 5 people coming into my house, Deb, where's that power of 1 that you just had? If I get 5 people there, somebody's going to book a party. At least 1, if not more. Somebody join your team. And all because I took a chance. I stepped out of my comfort zone and did what Deb said. So when you have that goal, you'll be amazed at what you can do. Anybody have any other questions or anything?
Just to piggyback off of that too, so I went to Susan's house last month to check it out. And that's like the fun. That like it was enjoyable for me to be part of that because that's the fun of the party. And I think people are attracted to that. And you've done some parties in people's homes like that. And essentially it's a station style show. But people are attracted. She's not hosting it for the free. Obviously she's got some other reasons, but that's the fun of it. And I think people really see that too.
And I give prizes away. You know what I mean? Like I'll have one free from one side. I'll give it to the next time. This is October. I'm sorry, but I personally am going to challenge each and every one of you. You should have your own party in October. Make it a Help with Cancer fundraiser. Why not is my question. Why not? If you can't have it at your home, do you know what I mean? Have your own party at your sister's house, your best friend's house, you know what I mean? And invite people. Have it at a rec center. Have it someplace. But I'm going to challenge each of you. Do that, and you'll be surprised where that ends up coming. Be your own good host. So just a thought. If you want, let's see some of these take a picture of it, post it on our Facebook page. Do you know what I mean? Because the last part about this,
Make it pretty.
do you know what I mean? You don't have to make it pretty. Obviously, no one can be nicer than mine. But I guess what I'm saying is, you remember what the last thing Deb said it was accountability, right? I dare you. Take the picture, post it, see what happens. Because like as Deb said, when I started with this LEAD program, I'm like, I'm not doing 8 shows. It's fundamentally changed my business. Stepping out of your comfort zone can fundamentally change your business. So that's my challenge. Go turkeys.